Hello everybody, welcome to Fallout 76. This is a two-shot explosive, that's critical meter fills 15% faster LMG. We're hitting for about 74, no perks. I have the automatic receiver on because this gun takes 308 rounds. That is a sniper rifle round. That means that this thing, you can't make a crap ton of ammo all at once. It only goes for about 87, and that's with ammo smith and with all the other ones on. So I'm just going, you could squeeze more damage out of it if you really wanted with all that. You could probably squeeze about 10 more damage out of it, you know, but we're gonna throw these perks on so we can actually see what we're doing just with it sitting in our inventory. And we're gonna throw on tenderizer, throw on all the heavy gunners, grenadier, and then adrenaline, obviously. If you want to do more, you could do this bloodied, but I'm doing this full health. And so yeah, let's see. Now we're hitting for 138 with everything on there, so it's doing pretty good. And yeah, let's go kill some super mutants. Alright, we're at West Tek. We're gonna go in here and he's just gonna see this DPS on it. First one. Okay, we're getting a lot of 20s and 30s, and the explosive damage is hitting for about, I don't know, like 10. But it is very fast fire rate. It is, as you can see, it is really melting. We're getting about 9 damage. But it is very, very consistent. We're getting I'm pulling down on the trigger because the recoil is pretty hard to control. I mean, if I let this thing go, it'll go like vertical. So it's a direct, straight, up in the air kind of recoil, but it's easy to control. All right, let's see what this thing's doing with adrenaline. We're hitting for 179 with adrenaline. That is very, very good. And obviously 179 divided by 2 because of the 2-shot. That'll be, you know, what it's hitting. So that is very, very good. We're gonna run around the back, kill the supers at the back, and then we'll go in. So this gun has very high fire rate. So far, I'm seeing extremely high fire rate. 75 mag. I wish you could put that up more, but because it burns through it really quick, and it takes about 20 something. You see, it's starting. This is where the gun starts to get a little bad. Is the vertical recoil really affects it like long range? So you got to burst fire it from long range, but if you're close range, this thing will melt people. The fire rate and the damage output just comes together perfectly and makes like a very consistent gun, and it's very fun to use. You'll definitely melt through people. And if you throw on that ultrasight mag that I was talking about, and you have the ultrasight and flux needed to make the ammo for the gun, you could definitely pull out some really good numbers, especially against scorched and stuff like that. But I didn't throw it on because it per flux with the max ammo smith and like ammo factory, it makes about 100-200 rounds maybe, and then regularly it makes about 83. So it is very like non-consistent with the 308 rounds. I really wish you could switch it maybe to like 50 cal. That would be really cool, you know, or like something else, anything besides that 5.56. That would be better, but you know, it's what it is. Close range, it definitely melts through things. It is very consistent. Damage is high. Hip fire, you hit it with the hip fire, it is very, very high. I'm using stabilize and on my power armor, and you can see how wide that crosshair is. A very wide crosshair. You almost have to aim down sights with this. I would even say that probably a better roll to get on this gun would probably be like bloodied explosive. That would probably be better because the 2-shot is definitely making that hip fire wider. It's making that crosshair a lot bigger, even with stabilized, because 2-shot really isn't. You shouldn't really be going for 2-shot anymore if you're looking for pure damage output, because the 2-shot used to be you would shoot 2 bullets and the damage to the gun read each bullet would do that much, and it was overpowered. But they nerfed it. And now, when you shoot 2 bullets, it divides the number that you're doing. Hit a little 360 right here. It divides the number, so it's hitting for like 179 with adrenaline. So that's divided by 2. That's like 80 damage, you know. And a lot of these, it's like 70 to 80 damage. So, but the fire rate, that's where the fire rate comes in, and the fire rate is very consistent. Yeah, this thing, when you shoot it, when you aim, and you shoot at somebody, and you know how to control the the recoil, you're gonna be putting people to sleep. This thing will put people to sleep. This is a very consistent gun. I like it. I'm just gonna let the damage speak for itself. Like, look, I'm firing maybe 6 bullets per enemy. Like, look, I'm just gonna be quiet for a minute and just let you look at the damage. There's a level 100 demolisher. Melted him. He's gone. There it is, 179. Alright, let's go kill some ghouls. Alright, we're over here at the Fair Ghoul Country Club. For how fast we were killing the ghoul, the super mutants, I already know we're gonna be 1 or 2 tapping these ghouls. Yeah, 3 tap, 2 tap. Oh, he's not dead. Yeah, this gun is going to wipe ghouls out. Scorched even more. Like, ghouls are already pretty squishy, but I mean, the charred ones are they put up a little bit of fight, but this thing just wipes. This thing is crazy. Look at it. So this gun, along with an anti-armor explosive minigun, are probably the closest you'll get to a legacy gap plas, to be honest. An explosive gap plas with the flame mod on it. This is probably the closest you'll get to it, because it just puts it down, and you don't have to wait for the wind up, anything like that. It puts people to sleep. It really does. And I'm not a bloody build, right? So if you were bloodied and you put nerd rage on and adrenal reaction and all that, you would be cranking numbers with this gun. Just cranking them. You would be one-tapping ghouls. Anything. It's very consistent. Very consistent. I've already said that 17 times, but I mean, the gun's speaking for itself, you know. You gotta keep in mind that since it is 2-shot, it is going to break very, very fast. Especially paired with the fire rate of this gun. This thing is you're gonna be melting through improved repair kits materials to repair this gun. Yep, there's a glowing one. Let's see it. What do you do against this one? Let's see. Yeah, melted him. Melted him. If you had glow sight on, even more. That's just crazy. Very, 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 very good gun. And coming from me, I'm spoiled with the DPS of legacies and stuff. Like, you know, I have legacies, and it spoils you. Once you see the damage output of those weapons, you get spoiled, and you think that every other damage output in the game from any other gun that isn't legacy is very poor. But this literally feels like a gap blast. It just shreds. It destroys. I don't know what it would be like in a queen fight or an earl fight, in an earl fight, but you know, it's consistent with every other mob in the game. You know, I'm putting them asleep. I'm knocking them out. I am taking their kneecaps. Their kneecaps are being snatched by this LMG. And look how cool the gun is. It doesn't take too much space on your screen. It's very low, kind of down there. It's really sleek, you know, silver, shiny, and it just like kills them. Wipes them out. Is a very fun gun to use. Oh, we're getting a little bit of lag over here. Was that a scorpion? What was that? The scorpion just popped up. It like disappeared immediately. I don't know what that was. Come on, Todd Howard. Fix your game. That was ridiculous. Let's clear out this house. Let's see if there's any other people in here. I don't think. I kind of heard some wet footsteps running around. Oh, I think there's a giddy up. Yeah. Grab this. Alright, I need to stop looting. We need to go continue to test this gun out. Yeah, this gun is very fun. It'll be very easy to level up. You know, it's consistent. It's a good daily weapon. I would recommend getting maybe a different gun for boss fights, because I haven't tested it on a boss fight. It might be good, it might shred, but I don't know. And with the, I had about 3,000 rounds to start off with, or something like that, and I only have 800 left. So you can see how fast this gun just melts through ammo, and the ammo is relatively expensive to make, so you got to keep that in mind. You've got to keep that in mind. But I mean, it's the price. It's the price to pay. This gun on Fed 76 is only listed for, I don't know, like 8 grand. It's listed for fairly cheap, so you can pick this gun up reasonably cheap and for caps. Most guns that destroy this fast are trade only items, you know what I mean? And this gun is very consistent for the price that you could get. This is not my gun, this is my buddy's gun, and he actually picked this gun up for like 25k, which is extremely good for the damage output it's getting. You know, if it reminds me of a Gatplas, a legendary legacy Gatplas, then you know that 25k is definitely going to be worth it, because most of those guns you either have to pay for in real cash, or you have to like trade out the butt to get your hands on a legacy. And this gun, you do a little bit of grinding, get max caps, and it's yours. You know what I mean? You do a little bit of hunting, and you can get this for very cheap, and it is a very consistent and fun gun to use. So, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This TSE Reds. Oh, look at this guy. Let's kill him. Hold on. And he's dead. Easy. Yeah, but back to it. This gun shreds. It is a very consistent gun. I recommend you guys pick it up. You will love it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See if you have it. Give me your thoughts. I want to hear it. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.